Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for October 2015. This month, you have a great month coming up. You have the Ace of Diamonds coming up first, which is a great card. It means money getting better, literally, and more money coming in. New situations for money as well. So if you've been unemployed or underemployed, looking for better employment, looking for a raise, trying to start a business, the list goes on and on. Anything regarding work and finance, things will be moving forward and will be getting better with this card. And it's a card also, I will say it's a card of needing to be innovative this month. Like, you're going to need to come up with, probably a lot of ideas. You probably automatically will, because this card, is the card of innovation, really, and being innovative and having a lot of good ideas. So just know that if you have ideas and you want to start a business or something along those lines, this card, really gives you the ideas and allows you to do that. But those innovative ideas can also be used for other things, like even just in your love life. If you're trying to make your love life better, using some innovative ideas there. Or if you don't have a love life and you want one, doing some new type of dating thing or something along those lines, something new and innovative. I don't know, because like I said, it's going to be new. Then that type of thing is rewarded with this card, and it really brings a lot of positivity. So great card to start the month off with for sure. You have the Three of Diamonds coming up next. This card's all about really deciding what's important to you in life, in your whole life. And, that's pretty much what you'll be doing with this card, is really just deciding what's important and what's not important. And you'll probably be thinking about that. And by the time these videos will be up in the middle of September, so, even in the middle of September, you might kind of have some things where you're trying to decide, like, is that really important to me anymore? Or do I need to do this anymore? Or do I need to keep going with this habit? It's a very habit-forming card as well. It's like, we all have little habits that we do every single day. And that's not saying like, smoking habit or, drinking habit. This is a different type of habit. It's like your morning routine and what you do when you have dinner and who makes dinner and all sorts of stuff like that in your life. And this is you deciding, like, getting real specific and deciding what you want those little habits to look like, what you want to do in the morning. So it's like, if you want to start a new workout routine every single morning, this is the card that can kind of bring that in and make it important to you. That's what the card really does, actually. Now that I'm kind of getting the message, it's kind of like, this card makes those things important, and that's what keeps you moving forward. Next, you have the Ace of Spades. No surprise here. It kind of touches nicely with that Three of Diamonds, because this is all about your old ways going away and new ways coming in. I frequently say that this card, I call it the forest fire, because it represents really kind of what a forest fire does, which a forest fire comes in, burns an entire forest down, a lot of death and destruction, as I say, but it seems horrible on the surface, but then after the forest fire, the forest always grows back 1,000 times stronger, 1,000 times better. Animals move back in, they're always 1,000 times healthier, and the list goes on and on of the benefits of that. But you've probably experienced this in your life recently, of just things like a total clearing out of things, and even if negative things in the past, and even having negative situations that pulled things away from you, losing things. This can be like losing houses, losing cars, losing your job, very extreme. But what comes after, and when this card shows up, by the way, you're past the negativity, so don't worry about it. This is the after effect. This is that regrowth happening, and those things coming in. So I think that's why you're making a lot of those decisions about things like your habits, is because this card's come in, cleared out your life, and now you're like looking at life in a totally new and different way. And that's what this card allows you to do. So the final card you have is the Seven of Diamonds. The Seven of Spades. Seven of Spades is internal fears. It's fears that you have inside that don't exist. So this card just simply says, and it's nothing to worry about. It's not a card to worry about. It doesn't bring anything in. Like, it doesn't allow anything negative to happen or anything. But it just says that, to change your experience. So when you have new situations that look like old situations, don't apply what happened during those old situations. So what the heck does that even mean, right? Well, a lot of times this card comes up in the story that I always tell, is it's like, you get a check for $2,000 and you're like, oh my God, $2,000. And then your car breaks down and it costs you exactly $2,000 to fix. So it's like, in the past, you probably would have experienced things where you get something and then it gets taken away with this card. But now, these new situations, that won't happen. So when you get $2,000, This card asks you to just be thankful for it getting that $2,000, and guess what? You'll get to keep it. You won't have to spend it on something like a car breakdown or anything like that. Those situations will disappear with this card. So that's the good news. So overall, great month, and enjoy it.